And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's Stockton taking on South Carolina. Well, Siggy, today we get the pleasure of seeing one of the hottest bats in baseball. His consistency at the plate has been remarkable.
Yeah, Boog, one of the toughest outs in the league right now. Sit back and relax because this guy's about to put on a show.
First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about ready for baseball. And today's starting pitcher, Mason Black. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
That one inside. 2-1.
As a veteran out there on the bump, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
And a 2-1 on the way. Up the middle, and that chance handled. Throws to first, and the first out of the game is an easy one. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. And an important bat for them, batting fifth in this one, Andres Chaparro.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy is always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
Next offering is in for a strike.
We got full count.
1 out, base is empty. Set down on strikes. That was pretty nasty.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday, another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
And now the center fielder. Here's a 1-1. On the ground, right side. And foul ball. Next pitch is outside. Two out, space is empty. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Meckler racing over to make the catch. We'll go to the bottom of the first. 0-0. Back here with my pal Singy, and starting in this one, Chad Baker.
Well, no doubt about it. He's going to have to put together some consistently good performances in order to bring that ERA down. Now, he's got good stuff. He's just got to be able to have confidence, trusted, and really go after hitters, not nibble. Trust that his stuff can have late life and miss barrels of bats.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Wade Meckler. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Grabs it on the run, and there's one down. Take a look at the lineup, and a big factor for them in recent games, Addison Barger.
Well, Boog, there aren't many guys who have a flair for the big moment like he does. I mean, batting over 400 with runners in scoring position. Are you kidding me? I know it's not guaranteed or an automatic, but I hope we get to see him in a close, late-game situation with runners in scoring position and just see, is he truly a machine or not?
That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. And that drops in for a strike.
2-2 the count.
One down, base is empty. Upstairs. 3-2 now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball. Fires in time.
Batting first, the designated hitter, Aloy Jimenez.
2 down, base is empty. Aloy Jimenez now. The 1-1. Just missed. And a foul ball. The pitch. That one just misses, and it's 3-2. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Now it's the right fielder, James Tibbs III. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. We played an inning, no score. And we're back. Top of the second, leading off, number 24.
Number 24.
Here's a 1-1.
Ball in.
That's to third. Over to first.
He's out.
Leadoff man retired here in the second.
That is fair. The first baseman, Andres Chaparro.
Here's the veteran first baseman, Andres Chaparro. Chaparro with some impressive production lately. And that one hit to first, and that's just foul. One down, base is empty. That one missed.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
2-2 the count.
In the air, right field, Tibbs brings it in. And that is that. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the second, and now the veteran third baseman, Addison Barger. Hard ground ball, base knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together for him. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
And now the first baseman, Bryce Eldridge. Here's a 1-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Now at the plate, Jared Cerna. And that is out of play.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure this team is chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
Nice grab. Off-balance feed. There's one. A sensational double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now, Mickey Moniak. Hit in the air out to center field. Gets under it. And that is that. We'll move to the third with no score. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Fernandez.
To the right side, and that one handled on the run. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out.
Batting eighth, the second baseman, Adael Amador.
Here's the second baseman, Adael Amador. Let's see what the former World Series MVP can do with this at bat, Chris. One down, base is empty. Clips the corner. That's strike two.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, it should be a good outing for him.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
And here is Zach Veen. Line drive. Jumps, but it's off his glove. No throw, and they don't get the out.
The batter, number 5.
Back to the top of the lineup, and the batter will be the shortstop. Move to first. Veen back in on a dive.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
First and second, 2 outs. Snow now at the plate. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run.
2 strikes.
One, 2 now. Left field. Reaches for it, but it's foul.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
2 on, 2 outs. Swings and misses, struck him out.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
As we go to the last of the third. And now the veteran catcher, Luis Torrens. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Condon hauls it in for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting, the left fielder, Wade.
So the lineup flips over. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Wade Meckler. Still tied at 0. Last of the third. There's a strike. Got him swinging. 2 away.
Well, obviously the knuckleball, it's not a pitch designed to blow by hitters, but you'll see this every once in a while. You give up on that pitch at the plate, and then the last moment it darts back into the strike zone, and you're just not ready to get a swing off in time. Looks like it's 100 miles per hour, and I tell you what, I know from personal experience it's not a good feeling.
So now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one ripped to left, and it goes just foul. And they'll do it again. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it. On to the fourth, still scoreless. And we're back. Here's the center fielder, number 7.
Center fielder, Cole Carey.
There's a swing and a drive. Meckler on the move towards foul ground, and he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Up and
That's
in,
ball 2.
and it's 2-2.
What's a good pitch
2
there.
balls, 2
Really had
strikes.
some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, he had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout. He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Here's the third baseman. Just
Outside, that's the ball.
missed. Check swing, and he went 2-2.
2-2 the count.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Next offering is down low.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
And a base hit up the middle. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Now batting. Catcher,
And now Ozzie Bartlett.
Runner, yes, yes.
Runner on the go. Strike in there. Throw. Save.
You know, nights like this when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put him in motion and try to steal the base. Ball's not carrying, no home runs so far, so trying to manufacture some offense like this may be the way to go.
Two outs and one in scoring position. And delivers outside. Man at second. Cut out and miss. Struck him out. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. 1 hit, 1 left. On now to the bottom of the 4th. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 4th. Here's Eloy Jimenez. Swing and a ball popped up. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
The right fielder, number 15, James Tibbs III.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, James Tibbs III. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Now batting, third baseman,
Addison Barger getting ready to hit. Two down, nobody on. Swings and misses. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1, 2, 3. Through 4, still tied. Zip, zip. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. That one out to right. Tibbs on his way over. And he makes the catch. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, the second baseman, Adael.
And the batter now, Adael Amador. One down, base is empty.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Number 48, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Number 37, a right-hander, loosening up as well. That one fouled off, 2-2.
Full count.
Got him. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one.
The batter, number 15,
Zach Veen will hit next.
Dean.
Backed
2
off the
balls,
plate that
2
time.
strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out with number 9 for him in this game. 9. Halfway through this one, still no score. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And here's the first baseman, Bryce Eldridge. Just missed.
Well, these guys showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon. Well, we talk about throwing the hands, but not the bat, man. You want to hold on to that thing, and you can see his teammates over there. If he doesn't come through with the knock, he's going to get some business when he goes back to the dugout.
Got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Shortstop, Jared Cerna.
So up next, Jared Cerna. Next pitch is outside.
And I think they're in a good spot thanks to their pitching, but no one would be shocked if this offense strings something together to take the lead.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Next offering is in for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
In the air, left field, under it. And that will end the inning. 6th inning coming up. Still nothing on the scoreboard. Number 37 gets the ball now. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Now pitching, number 37.
So the batting order turns over. Now it's the shortstop. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
Activity in the bullpen. Spencer Bivens up and throwing. Eller, the lefty, warming up as well. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
Got to feel pretty good for the pitcher. Absolutely sawed him off. Bat explodes. And then he makes an easy play on it. Pretty satisfying if you're out there on the ball.
So digging in, Snow. One down, base is empty. Popped up. Barger moving under this one. Makes the grab for the 2nd out.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
And now the center fielder. All tied up, and we're in the top half of the 6th. This to third. Slings it across, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 9-1 and 2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. And we still have no score. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now it's going to be Luis Torrens.
Luis Torrens.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Now, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. In the air, right side. Condon settles under this one. And there's one down.
Now batting, the left fielder.
So up next, Wade Meckler.
Meckler.
Shortened the bunt and missed it. And a count 1-2. Out towards left center. Under it. And there are 2 down.
Now batting, number 7.
So 2 down now. And here is Gonzalez. Fouls one off. 2-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now pitching.
Spencer Bivens gets the call from the pen. He's pitching on 2 days rest. Now the third baseman.
For the Tigers, the third baseman, number 24.
Two now. On the
That
ground,
ball's
right
foul.
side, and foul ball. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. And now the first baseman, Andres Chaparro.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
Stays alive. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And now the count is even. Popped up Should have this one. Makes the catch. And there's 2 down. Next to hit, Ozzie Bartlett. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal your bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? Swings and misses. And it's 1-2.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. And we're back. Now it's the DH, Eloy Jimenez.
Ball, that's upstairs.
There's a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Junior Gomez. The rookie right-hander is getting loose. Criswell also throwing. Jimenez tries to hold up, appeal to first. Nope, he held back. And that one hammered way back there. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
And now the right fielder, James Tibbs III.
99 pitches, about to throw his 100th here in the 7th inning. This is where you really start looking for any signs of fatigue.
That's in there. 2-2 now. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. See ya. Strikes him out for the 2nd time today.
Oh, you may think, man, that pitch was right on a tee for him, but I don't care where a knuckleball ends up. Those things dance all over the place, and even when they pass right through the hitting zone, squaring it up or even getting a good piece of it can be a tough task.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Chad Baker won't go any further, and he was excellent. Really controlled this game on the mound, and we'll have a new arm for you in a minute.
Now pitching.
Jeff Criswell taking over on the mound.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
Addison Barger digs in now. Breaking ball misses down and away.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Two down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
2-2 the count.
Hit in the air, left field, under it. He makes the grab, and the inning is over. They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Frazier Ellard.
Going to be a tough matchup for him right here. Right-handed hitters have been having a lot of success against him so far this season.
Here's the left fielder.
For Stockton, the left fielder, Yanquiel Fernandez.
Hit hard, should be extra bases. Safe at second with nobody out, and that double has the go-ahead run in scoring position.
He was all over that one. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap, and when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ball game.
So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. Amador now at the plate. Next offering is in for a strike.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Two balls.
In the dirt, blocked. Runner holds tight as the count moves to 2-2. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Randy Rodriguez, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read.
Caught him looking for the K.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And next is the designated hitter, Zach Veen. Up the middle, dives and keeps it on the infield. And very nicely done for the out.
Well, he looks so comfortable making that play, dives, comes up with it, and then from one knee, like he's just playing catch with his kid. Nice throw across the diamond at first.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. 2 outs. That's in there. That is strike 2.
Ball 2.
That's a really good take.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Bryce Eldridge.
That's a ball.
Action in the pen down there. Junior Gomez, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2.
2-2 the count.
That one 95 to finish him off.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
And now it's going to be Jared Cerna. One down, base is empty. And that's downstairs and outside. Two-one pitch is in there, and the count is even. All tied up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
I got 3-2.
Mickey Moniak in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 3-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
The center fielder.
So
Number
digging
8,
in, Mickey Moniak.
Moniak.
And a 1-1. And that's
Ball
down
2.
and away.
2-1.
This one in the air. In position. And makes the grab. That is the inning. It's the 9th, and we are tied. And we're back. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now the number 2 hitter, Snow. Next pitch is outside. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Next offering is downstairs. Ball 4, he walked him, and that keeps things going.
Didn't miss by much right there. Just couldn't get the call off the inside corner.
Here's the center fielder.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
Swings and misses. And that's strike 2.
2 strikes.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Hard hit, base hit. And 2 on now as they try to rally here.
Really stayed true on that swing. It wasn't an easy pitch. Lefty on lefty. Pitch was a little down, a little bit away, but he committed to it. And his shoulder stayed square to the plate. Didn't try to pull off that ball at all. And that's why it jumped off the bat.
1st and 2nd, no outs. Here's the 3rd baseman. Next pitch is inside. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And that is downstairs. Now 3-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And they're all loaded up.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
And now the first baseman, Andres Chaparro. So they're all loaded up. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
1 ball,
You need a
2
strikeout,
strikes.
and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play or get yourself a pop-up something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Next offering upstairs.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. So he needed a strikeout there, and he got it. And now we'll see how they play it defensively.
Yeah, now they can move the middle infielders back a little bit, get into double play depth, and look for a ground ball and roll it up, get a big double play, get out of this inning. I tell you what, that was a big strikeout in a spot where they really needed one.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Frazier Ellard will depart, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching.
Here comes the closer here in the 9th, Randy Rodriguez.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Here's the catcher to hit, Ozzie Bartlett. He might just be the best hitting catcher in the game today.
Well, Boog, he's so valuable, does a good job behind the plate, but offensively, he's a middle-of-the-order type of bat, especially when you talk about catchers, and their number one job is to handle the pitching staff and prevent runs. This guy is able to add runs by producing them.
Ball four, take the
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there.
They obviously were in a pretty great spot to take the lead right there with the bases loaded, and I'll say that was a good, patient at bat to draw the walk, and you know what? Still counts as an RBI.
Now the left fielder. On the ground to third. Base hit. One run is in. Throw comes into third, and he's out.
He's out.
Well, it's always a risk when you're pushing for third like that. A bang-bang play. Had a chance to make it. Maybe a little better slide around the tag, but a nice job by the defense to cut off that runner.
Now, Adael Amador. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two outs. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. So they get 3 and jump ahead late. One more shot coming up. Bottom of the 9th on deck. The Tigers with the lead, 3-0. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Seth Halverson.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
The catcher, Louis Torres.
Fastball is outside.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Just
Fastball,
missed.
3 balls, 1 strike.
.100 at the knees, and she came up empty.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Got him swinging.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
Just missed. That one outside. And now 3-1. Late on that fastball.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Got him looking. 2 gone.
Well, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in, and he strikes out the first 2 hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated and that this is going to go quickly. But you got to go up there, maybe trying to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
They're down to their final strike.
Now, this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
1 strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
This team has gotten off to a great start. They've come in here. They've won the first 2 games of this series, riding high right now, pretty confident. But you got to be careful. If you're overconfident and you don't stay focused at the task at hand, you could drop the next 2 games and leave here feeling a little disappointed after a great start to the series.
A shutout in this one, 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long